Good morning, my friends. I am back with another programmatic SEO update, and I want to show you where I'm at and show you kind of like the behind the scenes look. So I'm using Airtable. Um, I've actually fallen in love with Airtable over the past like week or two. As you can see, let me switch over to the card view so I can show you what one card has. So I'm breaking everything down. It's got the H1 tag. It's got the first. So I am creating a page that it says, what is the best call center software for small business? I'm taking this out. This is a tag, and I'm doing it all for small business. So right here, the software just gets inserted there. I find the brand that has a high score for call center software, and then I go in and I talk about that. I then this can get out of here. Then I fill everything else out here. I find a YouTube video to put that in there. I got to find a way to learn how to, I got to find a way to embed the video as well, other than link to it. Then I include a Reddit thread. A lot of people will type in their search terms and then add Reddit to the end because they know they'll find a subreddit or any kind of forum like that. They know that if they don't do the Reddit, they're going to find blog articles that are engineered to show up there, not ones that are necessarily the best one for them, like the one that offers their solution. Reddit usually just has people like sharing their thoughts, where Google search results will have like businesses building websites to put them in front of you just to sell ad space, not to try to sell you whatever it is they're talking about. So I add Reddit in here because I think that's an important piece to have. And then I have some questions. Is it easy to use? How does it save me money? Then I go into about that. And then I have 3 alternatives for this call center software. I have one is Freshdesk, the other one is Avoxy Genius, and then Cloud Talk. And I go into a little bit about each and then link back to that website. So if there is ever a time where one of these pages takes off or starts getting traffic, I will just include the affiliate link in here instead. I'll go to Avoxy and say, hey, do you have an affiliate link I can put in here? I get some clicks to your page, let me know, and go from there. But I'm not going to worry about that until I have the traffic, and then I can have the pages self-select. But I do include one down here anyway for AppSumo, just so that they can go and check out any other softwares that they might want, get any good lifetime deals. I also have an internal tag. Actually, I think I should rename that. I need to have an internal identifier, basically, for each piece of content. I used Banner Bear to automate all of the images, the featured images. I have the slug in here. Oh yes, this one isn't all the way done, so let me show you how I'm doing this. This all has to be filled in. So a collection ID it has, and then I think it's supposed to have one more ID. Should have a post ID, but it's probably because this one isn't posted yet, so it doesn't have an identifier. Those are from Webflow. Okay. So if I go over here, what I have, RTF, last updated RTF. Post body. It's got like the whole freaking, all the content in here automatically generated, right? And so how I'm doing that is kind of like where my bottleneck is. So I have 2 folders in Google Drive. One is called unpublished and one is called published. So if I take, how am I going to explain this? Anytime the status changes in progress or done, I forget you can't see where I'm pointing. I have to use my mouse. Anytime this status changes, I have a Zap in Zapier set up to generate a Google Doc for me. So once it's a newer updated record in Airtable, by that status, it creates this document, and this has to get better for me. I have to find a better way to do this. It took me a little bit of time to set this up, but it's just HTML dynamically populated with my Airtable information, does its damn thing, and gets published in my Google Drive as a full-fledged doc. So that is my bottleneck. I have to get it from that doc, and all I do is go on there and copy every single thing on that doc. So I just click it, press Control or Command A, copy it, come over and paste it into here, just as is. I don't touch anything else. I leave it as is. And once I get it there, it's game over, because I have this app called Noble Airtable, and it automatically takes this data and syncs it to my Webflow collection. The bottleneck there is that it won't create new posts based on this. It has to have an identifier already. So I'll have to go in and create dummy posts and then grab those collection IDs, like export them, take those collection IDs, put them in here, and then sync it, and it'll work. So it's like, it's okay for now because I want to have like pauses for quality control, but eventually I want to get that taken care of. So this is the behind the scenes to show you what where am I saving all that stuff? To show you an actual post, I need to go into Webflow. Oh, no. So it would be actually.io/post. Okay, best budgeting software. Hopefully it'll click over. Oh, good. So I'm still building all of this out. This is all dummy content. I bought this template or this theme from Webflow, but it's exactly what I wanted. But this is a blog post. So like the title is here. It's got the featured image. These are all, it says the same thing, I know, but I can easily change that with API. So I just needed to get it set up first. And then it comes down here with its intro, and then everything is pieced together down here with the links are in here, the outbound links. I know that this page is like pretty plain right now, but it has good information on it. So an algorithm, like the search engine algorithms are going to read this, because it can understand, an algorithm can understand what this is saying. It reads words. It doesn't read tone of voice. It doesn't know if it's male or female, but it knows what I'm saying here, and then gives me a ranking or an indexation based off of that. If I include other things like images and YouTube videos, because YouTube is owned by Google, it gives me a better boost. I'm including Reddit because people want to see that, all this stuff here. So it's like creating a whole post for me, and I can do this like, it's with the click of a button, but there's a lot of preparation. So it's not, it all moves with a click of a button, but I have to get this stuff filled out, and it's really okay. I have that process very close to being nailed down. I will then figure out what I want my next project to be and go from there. And it's going to be so much fun. I really do think it will be. So I've learned a lot with my programmatic journey. A couple of you have reached out on my YouTube videos just to say hey, or ask a question or leave some feedback. I say that because there's not a lot of programmatic SEO stuff out there. But there's a lot of interest for it. So I'm going to do my best to offer any type of insight that I can, show you what tools I'm using, how I'm setting it up, so that you can learn, because there's a huge opportunity here. Programmatic SEO is nothing more than just like being really good with a Google Sheet, like a CSV file. If you can convert it to Airtable, well, then now you just injected it with steroids. But it's like, if you can chunk everything out into a module, into a cell, and figure out, like, for example, I have to get the banner bearer, I get the banner bearer URLs, but then I had to figure out how to automatically convert them to attachments. That's just, those are things you're gonna have to do, but like, it's really, really easy. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy to help. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.